Welcome. You've joined us live on ITV Sport from the Marshall Arena, Milton Keynes. And this is the Kazoo Masters quarter-final stages brought to you by the Professional Darts Corporation. And now, ladies and gentlemen, for the thousands joining us live and the millions joining us around the world, it's time to meet the quarter-finalists. Firstly, would you please welcome from England, the winner of 2 PDC titles, a World Championship quarter-finalist. Ladies and gentlemen, it's Hollywood, Chris Dobey! Ladies and gentlemen, from the Netherlands, a World Grand Prix finalist and the winner of 3 PDC titles, the Titan, Dirk Van Duijvenbode!
You're awake now. Well, the Masters quarter-finals, uncharted territory for both Dirk Van Duijvenbode and Chris Dobey. But which one will reach the semis? Commentary comes from Chris Mason, and good afternoon, Stuart Pike.
Yes, hello, Jackie. This will be a cracker of that, there's no doubt. We know all about Dirk Van Duijvenbode's walk-on song. It's now part of his darting DNA. I've been joking with Chris Dobey this weekend that his walk-on song is awful. That's probably me getting a bit old.
You're old enough to remember it.
All he does is laugh out loud. But these are 2 prolific darters, 2 players with a great opportunity here on Sunday at the Masters. We know what happened the last 2 years to first Johnny Clayton and then Joe Cullen. They win the Masters, they get in the Premier League. The 8 for the Premier League will be announced on Monday. There's an opportunity here, I think, if someone comes from the pack, the 8 that have already been penned in by the PDC, 1 may be scrubbed out and 1 may be put in. So for Van Duijvenbode and for Dobey, they're 2 of the players who know that winning this tournament could change everything, as it did for Clayton and for Cullen. We shall see. All about, first of all, winning the quarter-final.
Head-to-head, Dobey leads 5-3, but this is the first time they've met.
Yeah, in a big TV event.
Yeah, which is quite surprising.
Before we get going in this game, I've got to say that the curtain raiser to the action today, we've seen some spectacular darts from 2 16-year-olds involved in the Junior Darts Corporation Super 16 final. Luke Littler beating Thomas Banks. Luke Littler from Cheshire, Thomas Banks from Hertfordshire. 5-4, 97 average, plays 96 average. These kids are 16.
Glad I'm not playing them.
Well, Luke Littler
100
is the reigning JDC world champ. And on his 16th birthday, he went to the Riley's qualifier. And he qualified for the UK Open.
Yeah, we'll
he will be one of the youngest, if not the youngest ever player at the UK Open on the opening day at Minehead. And I'm pretty sure that ITV Sport will want him on that main stage
16.
On the opening day. 16 with a lot of talent, Luke Littler. Michael Smith reckons he could go the whole way, and that's some endorsement. That's for the future. This is for the now.
140.
Dobey or Van Duijvenbode to play, Smith or Noppert.
I mentioned in the standard, that last 16 was our combined averages, our highest
96.
ever last 16
Chris,
of
you
the
require 120.
Masters. All the players contributing. Oh, his finishing has been outstanding, hasn't it, Dobey?
This will be a great start.
100.
It was always awkward.
Dirk, you require 151.
The Shanghai finish, it depends on the thrower, doesn't it? And the awkwardness of where the darts are for how
Well,
easy.
Darryl Gurney now for a single 20 will actually change his throw so it goes in flat,
20.
so it doesn't obscure the target.
Game
No
from
matter.
the first leg. Chris Dobey. Second
Opening leg,
Dirk to
hold
reverse.
of throw.
Game
It's a
on.
settler, isn't it?
I think this will be a great game, I really do.
Well, it's such a great opportunity for both the two unseeded players meeting for a place in the semi-finals.
86.
And then who knows from there.
Van Duijvenbode beating Ratajski and Price. It was a sickly Gerwin Price, got out of his sick bed to play.
He played very well.
really
59.
well. Yeah. But Van Duijvenbode beating Price for the first time in a big TV event. And Chris Dobey with spectacular wins. As Van Duijvenbode finds the first of many maximums during this game, I'm sure. On the opening night, beat the defending champ Cullum. And then
58.
brilliant against Luke Humphries. All the legs that Dobey's won in this tournament so far have been 18 darts or less.
Yeah, and there was two key moments
140.
for Dobey. The 125 in that pivotal leg, where he ball 25 ball, and then the 160
56.
was
Dirk, you require
outstanding.
95.
Should be one apiece. First to 10 for the quarterfinals. First to 11 for the semi-final
55.
and Masters final on Sunday night. Dobey averaging 80. Just had a look.
95.
Dirk averaging
Dirk, you
105. It
require
is
40.
only early doors, but worth pointing out.
Games from the second leg. Dirk Van
13
Duijvenbode.
dart.
Third leg, Christopher first.
They both have a really good record, Chris, recently when it comes to TV tournaments.
140.
For Dirk Van Duijvenbode, a 7th quarter-final in the last 10 TV events. That's some going. For Chris Dobey, a 4th quarter-final in the last 5
93.
TV events. Dobey, of course, at the Grand Prix, the European Championship, and notably the World Championship. He was hammered against
96.
Michael Van Gerwen, winning only 3 legs. It was 5-0, wasn't it?
Yeah.
And then Van Gerwen, in turn, hammered Dimitri van der Berg 6-0. But a World
60.
Championship quarter-final on your CV. World number 21. Top 16 is his priority.
And that, of course,
2023.
guarantees him into all the events,
everything.
doesn't it?
98.
And that's those extra events like the Grand Prix you get in are massive in terms of your world ranking. Match play, another one.
80. Chris, you require 167.
Have you made your mind up on the Premier League 8 yet, Stu? Have you made your mind up on the Premier
Well,
League
top
8?
4.
Yeah.
I think it'll be Aspinall, Humphries,
43.
and then Cullen, Clayton, or Van den Berg. But it could all change.
Yeah.
94. Chris, you require 124.
Aspinall and Humphries are in, I think. 124 for Dobey. Double 8 for a stormer.
Games from the third
Beautiful.
leg. Chris Dobey. Fourth leg, Dirk to the first. Game on.
So far, 3 rock solid holds of throw.
Oh, correct.
40.
And a mistake. A chance for Dobey to pounce.
I think you've had the feeling for a little while.
131.
I certainly have with these two that they're not far away.
Yeah.
From a big final and a big win.
140.
If you know what I mean, they're on the cab rank
Yes.
for the next, or the next, or the next. They're close.
Well, Dirk pushed Gezi
Yep.
all the way, didn't he, in the
100.
finals in Amsterdam.
$93.
Both chasing that first big TV title. Will it come tonight? Will it be a life changer?
83.
Well, the last few years we've had a few years of firsts, haven't we? The landscape of our sport is ever changing. No more so when it comes to first-time winners.
140.
Absolutely. When you look at the standard of the 16-year-olds that we've just seen in Littler and Banks, frightening.
You've got to look at the standard on the development tour and
Challenge Tour.
95.
Challenge Tour.
The development
Did you
tour is
acquire 88?
frightening for sure. So for two apiece, lovely dart. Now this is awkward. Dobey's waiting.
74. Chris, you acquire 92.
He may look double here. He went for double 18, double 18. Not wrong with that.
Look at Josh Rock, the
Did
world
you
youth
acquire
champion, going
14?
up there and winning with a
Yes.
104 average and 9 darters in.
Games from the
On
fourth
TV.
leg. Dirk Van Duijvenbode, pick Chris to throw first.
Well, the talents in the world of darts, the PDC, the JDC, the development tour, the PDC senior tour.
129.
You wouldn't have survived, old boy.
No word.
You'd have given it a go.
Especially on these modern boards, Stu.
58.
There's always a but.
Yeah.
With the old timers, there's always a but. Two apiece. Good stuff. Enjoyable start to the day.
100.
Michael Smith against Danny Noppert. Peter Wright and Johnny Clayton. Michael Van Gerwen and Rob Cross. Lovely lineup for the quarterfinals.
60. $89.
Amazed he didn't stay on that ball. It was
Yeah.
high and in the middle. It looked perfect for a bedfellow.
Dirk will number 13. Dobey will number 21.
57. $133.
It looks like 5 pretty solid holder throws here.
100. Chris, you've acquired 50.
Double 8, but plenty in hand.
Games from the fifth leg.
14 darter
Chris
from
Dobey.
Dobey to reclaim the lead. It's very close, as we expected it would be. All
Well, coming into this
Sixth
one, it
leg,
was
Dirk to
very much
throw
a
first.
coin flip for me, a bit of a
Game
pick 'em
on.
game.
Yep.
You're looking at their tournament stats now after they've exchanged 5 legs and 5 holds a throw. 94.74 tournament average for Dobey, 94.28 for Dirk.
what you're saying is you were right. Yeah.
Checkout stats:
Spot on.
19 from 45, 42% Dobey,
85.
18 from 43, 42% for Dirk.
You were right.
Well, so far,
85.
what they say about a broken clock.
Tick tock. Only won 180 so far.
137.
Both are normally pretty good. Dobey was prolific for 180s at the Ali Pali. So far, only 5 in his 3 games, Chris Dobey.
90.
It's normally an aspect of his game where it's prolific, isn't it?
Yeah.
The big scoring.
I think, well, with so many players for Dobey.
97.
I guess it depends on that first dart.
Yeah.
With some it doesn't, with others it does.
$128.
Timely from the Dutchman.
Needed.
$90.
Tell you what, he's
Dirk
mustered on that
require
ball.
102.
Important moments you feel in this quarter-final. And the double.
70.
Well, I thought that
Christie
would go,
require
to be honest with you.
92.
Because the second dart was such a good
Mark,
marker
yeah,
for him.
good guide, wasn't it?
He may do double 18 double again here.
52. Dirk, you require 32.
For 3-all. Biggest dart of the quarterfinals so far.
Game
Well, that's a
from
great
the sixth
dart.
leg. Dirk Van Duijvenbode.
What a good
seventh
dart.
leg, Christopher
Really
Dirk.
interesting that before this game, and now including this game, that Dirk Van Duijvenbode has won
140.
half his legs with the last dart in hand. And that was a big dart, and it was a really good dart. 3-all.
Sometimes you feel like Dirk can just sort of overcomplicate situations. He can almost create a little bit too much pressure on himself because he's such a fluent thrower. Example just there in his second max. He did it a few times. He did it in that final against
96.
Gezi, and he nearly did it. He nearly fluffed his lines yesterday, eventually falling over the line against Gerwin Price.
Now we're interested.
108.
Now we're very interested. A 9-darter at the Masters.
A rarity.
Up to you, Dirk Van Duijvenbode.
133. Dirk, you require 141.
The roar, the anticipation. He'll go treble 16.
133.
What a letdown. What a letdown. What an effort, though, by Dirk Van Duijvenbode. 9 darts thrown, and he's left 8. But if he gets to treble 19, I was going to say he wouldn't be able to see the ball.
Yeah, it was a real blocker.
60. Dirk, you
But
require
it's just going to be a 10-darter and a break of throw, the first of the match.
Game
What a
from the
leg.
7th leg. Dirk Van Duijvenbode.
7 perfect darts. Ah, we dared to dream.
8th leg,
I
Dirk
did
to
call it a
the
little earlier when we were up on the
Game
balcony
on.
with Jackie. I fancy one this afternoon. The players seem in the mood, and the standard's been there. As I said, the round of 16 standard, the highest
123.
in terms of combined averages we've seen at the Masters. It was over 98 for the session.
140. $58.
Will be in a position to instantly
125.
break straight back. As the averages for both players begin to climb. 96.29. Dirk
108.
timed to perfection.
Well, that was brilliant timing. Because you're right, Dobey
96.
was taking
Dirk, you
control
require
of the leg.
140.
Both on 140, Van Duijvenbode with first crack. Can he find the treble he wants?
100.
Good
Chris,
dart.
you require 140.
And another. And double 10.
Game from the 8th leg.
Dazzling from Dobey. What a shot. 4-all. And what a game this is turning out to be.
Game on.
Well, it's been such a key element to his success so far in this tournament. And you can now add the 140 to the 125 and 160 at key moments.
But do you know what? What I liked about that is that from the moment the first one went in, I believe that Dobey believed he was going to get it. And that's what a bit
80.
of confidence does for you.
There wasn't a flicker of doubt, was there?
No, 4 out of 6 on the doubles, and that's what's keeping Dobey in this. We've already had a 124, we've had a 140. Are we going to see his first maximum?
140.
We've seen 10 darters, 11 darters, 12 darters, 13 darters, 180s. We've seen 7 perfect
58.
darts from Van Duijvenbode. Van Duijvenbode was sat on tops to go 5-3 up.
Yep. After 12. Interesting there, Dobey, leaving the 167. Nothing Dirk can do to force him into going for the ball if the opportunity arises.
Well, I've put a little red mark in my notebook on leg 8.
102.
That could be a game changer. Lovely last dart from Dobey, working it out. 65 left.
66. Chris, you require 65.
Well, he sometimes will go treble 11. I love this shot.
I love the fact he believes he's going to do it. Double 16.
33.
He should be back.
Dirk, you require 157.
We'll be back.
99.
Well,
Chris, you
should
require 32.
have been 5-3 down.
Wow.
Wow. Yes. Man, you I'd be happy with that go for double 16. Because I got it, at least I got it near. Brilliant. Lovely smile.
Chris Dobey.
And a lovely moment.
Back-to-back legs.
Brilliant.
For Dobey.
Yeah. Here's Dirk again.
Maybe he was showing Dirk where the treble 16 was.
I think if it's 5-all, it's about right.
Yep.
96.
98 average for Van Duijvenbode, touching 96 for Dobey. And we've seen some really good moments in this game.
57.
That wasn't one of them.
Commentator's curse. What are we going to get? A 180.
108.
What a time to hit your first.
134.
That's a great response, isn't it, to leave 170? What can Dobey do with this?
140.
180, 140.
170.
For 3 legs on the spin. That's the aim for Dobey.
And he will have an opportunity, should at least
96.
get a dart at the ball.
Chris,
Be
you
hoping
require
to get
85.
2 at a double. Treble 19 for double 14.
Wow. This is huge. And he used that first dart superbly.
Chris Dobey.
It's a 12-dart breaker throw, and it's 3 legs on the spin.
Chris
Has changed it all. 3 legs on the spin for Dobey to lead 6-4. Fantastic finish, and it may well be the finish for Dirk. We shall see.
121.
Yeah, and those 3 legs completed in just 41 darts for Dobey.
But on such moments, Chris, the game's won and lost.
Well,
99.
in each of his matches, there's been a similar moment, hasn't there? The 125 against Joe, and then the 160 against Luke Humphries.
90.
Just playing with a different kind of belief.
It is kind of cliche, but it's true. In this sport, in these moments, it's about winning the big moments.
Yep.
95.
If you win the big moments, you've given yourself every opportunity to win the match. See what Dirk can
60.
find, both averaging around 98 here. Decent, very decent.
100.
Such a frustration for Van Duijvenbode.
He'd be feeling like he's not done too much wrong. As you said, that 8th leg with the 140 checkout, he left tops after 12.
Absolutely.
On throw.
137. Chris,
There must have been a
90.
temptation to stay there because it was asking for a third.
Single for the ball.
Double five for another fabulous finish.
80. Dirk, you require 70.
I feel this has to go. Brilliant.
54.
What a chance. What
Chris,
a
you require
chance.
Interesting, he was left of the target and shuffled left with dart 3.
Is that the guide?
Games from the 11th leg.
You bet your life
Chris
it is.
Dobey.
4 legs on the
Dirk
spin
for fifth.
for Chris
Game
Dobey.
on.
And the frustration growing here for Dirk Van Duijvenbode.
134.
6-5 and throwing to level.
And that's the first real mistake from Dobey, isn't it? From Dirk in the whole match.
134. 93.
Chris Dobey just 3 legs away
119.
from a place in that semi-final. The dream remains alive.
Well, simply put,
96.
Chris, because Dobey had the darts, Van Duijvenbode has to find 2 breaks of throw.
There we go, look how close they are. The tournament
134.
averages and the match averages.
You were right then.
Every now and again.
53.
That's the only concession
Chris,
you'll get all day.
114.
Well, that means no finish, but he can really pile the pressure on because this is on the Dutchman's throw.
49. Dirk, you require 125.
Chris Dobey showed him how to do this one.
He needs the ball, gotta go.
Game
Brilliant from Van
the 12th
Duijvenbode.
leg. Dirk Van Duijvenbode.
What a shot, it
30
keeps him in it,
seconds
it keeps him interested. It's only a hold of throw, but you feel it had to go, and it did.
134.
I mean, it was a massive 15. It was almost like he didn't go for the treble because, what was it? Was it Rod Arrington that did treble 15 tops on the 125 to win the match play?
99.
Such a wide dart. He knew what he was doing.
140.
98 average both. Van Duijvenbode on 402, confirming.
140.
Yeah, what a chance that was in leg 11. At the moment, having made the spectacular breakthrough with that 140 finish, Dobey is doing what he needs to do. Be dominant on throw, and you reach the Masters semi-final.
Yeah.
Chris, you require 131.
Breaks a throw or a bonus. Focus on the hold. It's not done James Wade bad over the years, has it?
40 scored. Treble 17
57.
is what he was after.
That was a tight one.
48. Chris, you require 74.
For 8-5,
Games from the 13th
Emphatic.
leg. Chris Dobey. 14th leg, Dirk 2 for 5th. Game on.
Well, he needs a few more of those.
58.
But he needs the 180s on the Dobey throw.
86.
Yeah, it's just the one break of throw in the match so
99.
far for Dirk Van Duijvenbode, and that was the leg he was 7 into the 9 and ended up going out in 10.
100.
One break of throw may just sow a seed or two of doubt in Dobey's mind as well.
Yeah. Well, Dobey's 2 breaks were
100.
both completed in 12 darters.
Well,
Dirk,
that run
require
of 4
135.
consecutive legs in the middle of this quarter-final, all important.
Yeah.
99.
Brilliant leg, 36 left after 12, but he needs to repeat that in the next one and the one after that. And probably the one after that too.
108.
Just in case.
There's pressure. Double 17, he's got to come down.
2. Chris, you
The
require
pressure.
64.
Unexpected pressure came from the 180.
Dobey's combination finishing has been superb. Will it
He's going
continue?
to have to move. What can he see?
56.
Not what he wanted to see.
Dirk, you require 34.
I still think it was the right thing to do.
26.
It's just the pressure of the situation.
Yep.
He's making Dirk think.
This is match point, isn't it?
Yep.
All of a sudden it's 9-5 and you're throwing for the match.
He likes it over this side of the board as well. This is awkward.
Really good dart.
14th leg. Chris Dobey.
Last dart in hand, Chris
15th
Dobey
leg, Chris to
has won
reverse.
6 out of the last 7
Game on.
legs. And he's now throwing for a place in the semi-finals of the Masters. Having already beaten
140.
Joe Cullen and Luke Humphreys, the scalp of Dirk Van Duijvenbode are going to be added to that list.
60.
Certainly looks that way after the opening salvo in this 15th leg.
60.
The opportunity to put it beyond any doubt there.
97.
Thinking
43.
about that winning line.
Well, one of the key stats,
135.
as you mentioned, he's only had his throw broken once in the entire game, Chris Dobey.
Yep.
And that was the leg where it was a 10-darter.
140.
The nearest that Dirk has come to hitting back was
89.
leg 11 when he
Chris,
missed
you require
2 darts.
180.
Off of
Get back
70,
to
wasn't it?
within 1, yeah.
Hit the treble 18.
Is it going to be a 4th TV semi-final for Chris Dobey? Not quite. Not quite. A wry smile. He missed the big 18.
78. Dirk, you require 120.
To stay in it. It's been one of those days for Dirk.
60.
It could yet turn out to be an amazing day
40.
for Dobey. That's all to do with nerves
Yep.
and the pressure of the situation. Simple as that.
40.
Any closer and it's in.
Yeah, Dirk's game's gone to pot, hasn't it? I think mentally he was beaten by that 140 finish from Dobey. So 3 match starts have come and gone.
20.
Surely this time, Christopher. And it is this time. And it's a 4th TV semi-final for Chris Dobey. Dobey keeps the dream alive. I wonder if Dobey is also keeping the Premier League dream alive. Convincing win, 10-5 over Dirk Van Duijvenbode. And he will play either the UK Open champion Danny Noppert or the world champion Michael Smith. And that match is coming up